I have a story.
I have a story.
I have a study.
You have a story.
Just before Jesus ascended to heaven, he told his disciples, "You will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth." They would tell their story, and over the next 20 centuries, millions would hear and believe. What is a witness? A witness is simply someone who tells their story about how God reached out and saved them. In fact, if you believe in Jesus today, it probably had something to do with someone telling you their story in your language. On Christmas Day, 1931, God led Clarence Jones to begin broadcasting the gospel in shortwave radio from a converted sheep shed in Quito, Ecuador, and HCJB World Radio was born. Our founding verse was Jeremiah 33:3, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and I will tell you great and mighty things which you do not yet know." There's no way that our founders could have foreseen how a tiny 200-watt radio station, broadcasting to just 6 radios, would expand into the truly global ministry that HCJB Global and our partners have today. And while we're still committed to radio broadcasting, we are continuing Clarence Jones' legacy of innovation, using satellite and now internet technology to take the good news to the ends of the earth. Did you know that 52% of all internet access in Africa last year happened on a mobile device? In many ways, the internet is today's shortwave radio. Very few people don't have access, either on home computers or mobile devices, so it makes sense to use the internet to reach out to them. Simply go to www.ethnoradio.com using any browser and any computer, laptop, or mobile device. As you mouse over specific countries, you'll see information appear about that country, religions, languages spoken, and population. Click on any country, and you will see resources and news stories on the left, and audio and video testimonies on the right in the language of that country.
داستان زندگی من. اسم من تامی است.
Ethnoradio is simply a way for believers to tell their story to people across the street or around the world. Within an hour's drive of our studio, more than 130 cultures are represented. We've partnered with the Tyndale Intercultural Ministry Center in Toronto to record testimonies from many of these nations, and many more are being submitted by HCJB Global's partners around the world. But we need your help. Would you consider sponsoring a country or language page on Ethnoradio? For the price of a large coffee each day, you can enable us to gather testimonies and broadcast them around the world to anyone with internet access. At last count, almost 3 billion people in their own language. You can also record your story and submit it to Ethnoradio. Contact us and we'll show you how simple it is to record your story from your own computer. Every believer has a story, and direct orders from our Savior to tell it. What's your story?